Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful evening. Welcome to the weekend. We got a big solar flare incoming today, so hopefully tonight, if you're up in the northern areas, you could probably see a really good aurora borealis. So with that, let's see what the energies are for today for love in separation. So let's see what it is, Spirit. Spirit, what is that energy? And today's energy is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Okay, so Spirit is asking us to go within again. Spirit's been asking us a lot. We do have a 1010 portal coming up in a few days, so there's going to be some more energies. It's really like a 1010 and 1111 are big twin flame portals. So the energies are there to support you, provided that you choose to want to heal enough to make the connection actually start to work. And so let's see what other love energies want to present themselves. And just remember, this is a general reading. This may or may not resonate with everybody. What we do in this reading is we look at what it is and the energies in relationship to you, the person in separation. We don't look at, what the other person is doing, because that's irrelevant to our healing journey. So Spirit, what energies are available to us in this connection? What's going on? Show me what love energies are there. Okay, we've got a few cards here. Let's see what we got. So Spirit's saying, the universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course, right? And so this is double confirmation that, everything is working in your favor, but you have to allow and you have to choose to go within and reflect and get to the place that you need to be so that Spirit can guide you to there. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice, right? And again, this is, letting you know that, yeah, you're going to get a loving connection in here. Just know that and hold on to that. Stay away from illusion, because that illusion just breeds confusion, right? And we want to get out of that cycle of illusion and allow us to see, by reflecting on patterns and things, what the universe has been showing us all along, but we just haven't been able to see it. And share your dreams together, right? Sharing your dreams is dream what you want, but make sure it's not an illusion, but it's based on real energies. So with that, let's see what other love energies want to present themselves this morning for a read. So sorry I didn't do a read yesterday. I was just too tired. Energies were just too much. I needed a day of spiritual recharging. If you're looking for something of your own personal reading, do reach out. The menu's up on the screen right there of some of the reads that I do. I also do light language healing. If you have some energies that you just can't release, light language is a great way to start releasing that. So Spirit is telling us right now, okay, that we're in some time apart. And I think that should be no surprise, because this is a separation reading, that we're being told that, things are kind of calming down for a little bit. Allow us to do the reflection. Allow us to let the universe do it. It's saying you're a person where you have a lot of responsibilities, and these are the things that are kind of challenge to the connection. There's a lot of the past that you need to let go of. And this is, again, why you want to get into reflection, because that's how you heal. You look at your patterns, and then as you see your patterns, you start to intend to do the work, whatever that work is, to release what it is that keeps on holding you into this illusion, that keeps on keeping you stuck, that keeps on keeping you from the wonderful things in life. The Spirit's saying, free yourself. Free yourself from this illusion. You'll probably put it right here. And for those of you who are new to my reads, this side is the potential side of all the positive outcomes. This is the potential side of what's keeping you stuck. And so we want to focus on what it is that Spirit's showing us that's keeping us stuck, and how do we bridge ourselves? How do we get to that place of what we want, right? And one of the things the Spirit's saying is that, look, if you do go within here, there is a rendezvous that's coming in. Now, who's that rendezvous from? We don't know yet. Let's see what the cards want to tell us within this connection. Let's see who's rendezvousing. Spirit, can you give us some more information about this rendezvous and any of the other energies that's going on in this connection for this weekend? Okay. Let's see what energies Spirit has given us. So Spirit's saying, I feel like a part of me is missing without you, right? And you have to free yourself from that thought. That's codependency. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. And that's being in the positive mindset, knowing that your love is there. It's coming to you, even if you don't see it right now. I want to tell you the truth, right? And this is the place of healing, right? It's to start to understand the truth, not the illusion. And sometimes some things need to be said in order to get over to here, where you can heal the relationship if there is a true relationship and not just illusion. There was a lot of dishonesty, right? Your person, maybe you, weren't actually being honest about who you are, what you want, what your needs are. You were probably trying to be who they wanted you to be and not who you wanted to be. An ego, you let your pride get in the way of our connection. And that's also for both of you. You sat there and tried to be who somebody wanted you to be, and they did the same thing rather than who they truly are. And there's fear here, right? I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So I think that's your person. They are in regret because, they took too long to figure stuff out. So let's see what other cards want to come out for this connection and separation. And this reading so far seems to be one of reflection. The universe is really telling us, we've got this portal coming up. It's time to really choose to heal, because healing is a choice. So Deb, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that after these, to that question after the read, but hang on until after the read, and then when I say the read is over, just let me know. And I will see if I have time, I'll tell you. But it'll be about another 5 or 10 minutes. If not, I do have Sundays, we're usually around 10 or 11, I do a live with Spiritual Susan, and we do answer questions like that for free. So just hang on till the end of the read. So Spirit, what else do you want to tell us in this connection that we're channeling right now? And again, for those of you who are watching on the replay or even on the live, this is a general reading. This is not always going to be specific to you. There may be things that do resonate, some things that don't. It's okay. Like I say, because this is a collective read. If you are looking for something a little bit deeper, I do offer some private reads. Just look at the menu up there and just contact me through the contact details. Okay, clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying, right? And this is, I feel, is both you guys, again, this is codependency. This is what's keeping you stuck. And Spirit's really kind of throwing it in your face today, is what I feel. That Spirit is just saying, look, enough's enough. How long are you going to stay in this illusion? It's time to get out of this codependency, this clingy, that's needed, that neediness, the need to always have that person, because what are you missing within yourself that you need that one person in your life to make you feel satisfied and alive? Breaking point, right? Limit, final straw, overwhelmed. And for some of you, you're finally reaching that breaking point. How much can you endure before you just say enough is enough? I want really what I want, and I'm tired of being stuck in this wheel, this hamster wheel of illusion, this hamster wheel of karma, that keeps on going over and over again because you keep on making the same choices over and over again, chasing the bad girl, chasing the bad boy, chasing what society is telling you want versus what your soul knows you want. And the only way to get out of that illusion is to go inside and start looking at these uh, patterns and saying to yourself, hey, okay, why did I choose that person? And then I get the same experience over again. What is it that I'm choosing that is not right for me? And then you start to heal those past traumas because these are all trauma responses. Okay, shallow, hollow, empty, boredom, right? And a lot of us go out, right? And we go dating because we're bored with the person that we're out there. We realize is not for us, and we keep on repeating the cycle instead of going in and healing to attract what we really want, what we're really meant to have. Okay, boundaries. And boundaries are one of the things that I talk about a lot in my reads. And boundaries are around healthy boundaries, right? You have a pendulum, and the pendulum swings back and forth, back and forth. What happens is that you have no boundaries and you let everybody walk all over you. They take advantage of you. But then you say enough, I'm done, and you create this other boundary which is all the way to the complete opposite side of it. And what that does is it creates a wall because you don't have a door open, you don't have a door, the door is locked, the door doesn't have windows, there's no ring doorbell, there's nothing there for you to see the opportunity because you've created a wall because you're so afraid of being taken advantage of and breaking your heart again that you're creating a wall effectively, and walls block things, so you're blocking yourself. So you have to make sure there's healthy boundaries. You have to allow things to knock on the door. You have to be able to see what is coming, and if you do, then you now have a proper boundary, and it takes time, so don't beat yourself up over this. It's just one of those things that you have to worry about. Okay, and pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. And this is our second one that we have with ego. So this is huge confirmation that ego is taking a big toll on why we're not seeing our person, right? Because I'm not seeing a huge amount of stuff other than there's going to be a rendezvous here and it's going to be a really happy one. But we got a lot of stuff we're going to have to work on. And, like I said, the 1010 portal is coming in. So we just had the eclipse. There's a lot of endings happening. But the potential for the new beginnings are starting. And that starts at the 1010 portal. But we have to choose to start healing. Because remember, healing is a choice. You can sit in trauma and you can repeat the hamster wheel of karma over and over again. And spirit really is not going to do anything about it. It's just going to allow you to dig deeper into that experience until you feel you know so much about that experience you're ready to change. And that's too many. I don't want that many. That's when you make that choice, right? It's a conscious decision to heal. And once you make that conscious decision to heal, then spirit is there, jumps in fully, because the spirit is always guiding you, but you have to choose. So here's some of the blocks that we have that are coming up for the collective. It gave me too many. I took a few out. But too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but open your heart is a risk worth taking. And Spirit saying, this is a boundary. Remember we talked about the boundaries? If you're too afraid to have any risk of opening your heart, then you're never going to get here because you can't get here without an open heart. You're never going to attract love if you're blocking it. Too busy. Use being busy as an excuse not to date. You have to make time for a partner. So how many times did you meet somebody, they were kind of nice, but you always found an excuse, yeah, my kids, my this, my that, right? And then you wonder why the person walked away. Because, you have to have an equal give and take. It can't always be one person doing all the work. You both have to be invested in it. And if you're not invested in it, then most likely they're going to walk away. Not talking. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. And that comes with codependency and clingy, right? You're so afraid that that person's going to walk away because your other habits are keeping them from truly conversing about what their needs are, and you're not telling them what you need, so you're always going to get that same response. You have to be not afraid to communicate your needs, but you have to communicate them in a healthy way. And that's difficult for most of us because most of us scream or yell or complain, or we use innuendo, passive aggressiveness. That's not talking. You have to be not afraid to talk. And if you're not vulnerable enough to say what you really mean, and your other person's not vulnerable, then most likely you don't really have a relationship, you have a situationship. And last but not least, unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws, right? And so a lot of us don't feel lovable, so we'll cling, we'll do whatever it takes to not lose that person because we feel that if we're alone, what am I going to do with myself? Right? Because most of us don't like ourselves alone, right? That's why you don't want to be alone, is because you don't really like yourself, and you need to find that love within yourself, that self-love, and that always comes through reflection and understanding. And it's not an easy path, but if you want the true love that you seek, not just the superficial, right, trauma bond, then you really got to do some work here. So let's ask our future higher self. Okay, so you threw this in our face today. Today's one of those days where you're really just tossing in everybody's face about what it is that's really stopping things from coming. So how do we get to that place that we want? And so, Spirit, show us how we get to that rendezvous, that happiness. Okay, so Spirit's given us 2 cards, and let's see what the advice from our future higher self is, because this future higher self has solved this, because everything's happening in the now. There's a zillion versions of you, just uncountable, all doing things at the same time, and every time, I don't know if you hear about timeline jumping and stuff, every time that you go within and start healing and start moving things, you move up to the next frequency, and the next frequency is that person that solved that one problem that you've been trying to solve, and then you keep on moving up the ladder until finally you're at your higher self. And that takes millennia of lifetimes. So sometimes the best things are created from chaos. So Spirit is saying that, you can, even in this midst of this, what looks like just chaos, you can create this by having boundaries and saying enough is enough. And intention and action launch all your dreams. And like I keep on preaching, healing is a choice. If you don't intend to heal, well, guess what? You're not going to heal. And you will keep on moving around the hamster wheel, right? And I should make a t-shirt of that because I say it so many times. So with that, let's get to the last part of this read, which is timing, right? The thing that really we all want, which is control. And, Spirit's always going to tell us you got no control. And it's very true. Very, very true. We just have to learn how to flow with what the energies are doing at this moment. You can manifest yourself, but the more 99% of your manifestations come from your subconscious, and to can take control more of your manifestations so that they are more in line with what your conscious mind wants, then you need to heal, because you have to get control of your subconscious mind to keep it from writing all these contracts that keep you in the trauma. And why they keep you in the trauma, because you need to heal that, so your subconscious mind is going to automatically just put those same experiences in over and over again. And many of you had that same hamster wheel for thousands of lifetimes because you haven't chosen to heal. So Spirit, say we take our higher selves advice and we start to put intention in action. And remember, all you have to do is start to intend that you need to heal, I've had enough. And then the universe starts working in your place and is going to start guiding you to people who are going to help you along the way to do healing. And that's where you see card readers is usually the first start. Then you go to like a light language healer, you start your meditation practice. And then you get out of this cycle. It takes a long while. It's not quick. So Spirit, and Spirit saying in June. So for many of you who are resonating with this reading, it's around June. So we got about a year to work with, a little bit less than a year to work with. But it's really not that bad, because considering all these things that are keeping us stuck, we need to kind of work on this. So please like, follow, share, and subscribe if you feel you are ready for your journey. You're ready to take a step other than just watching readings. One of the first steps is to get your own personal reading, and also then start working on the traumas like inner child, abandonment, and rejection. Those are the big ones that keep us stuck in this loop. Self-worth. I do have a channel on YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual. Go visit it. It has light language on it. If you want to experience it, you can experience it right there. There's no fee for that channel. I do personal light language if you find that the light language does resonate with you and it is something that you would be interested in. So with that, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And with that, this ends the reading. So, Deb, if you're here, go ahead and post something. Otherwise, for the rest of you, this reading is over. And please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And reach out if you're looking for your own personal read. Have a great day.